like, comment, subscribe. I had this cousin, man, named Melvin. This motherfucker was crazy than a motherfucker, man. My auntie had a canary yellow IROC with T-tops. He was washing the motherfucker one day. And he was like, come on, James, ride with me. I'm like, fuck, I'm like 15, 16 years old. I'm like, fuck it, let's ride. You know, so we're hitting corners. I noticed the nigga was driving, you know, across the tracks. I'm like, nigga, where you going? Nigga, don't be taking me to a motherfucking projects, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just where the nigga took me, man. On 52nd and Holmes, I think, right off of Holmes, right up in the projects, man. And I had on a blue Charger hat, white t-shirt, beige khakis, and blue troops. So I took the hat off. I stuck the hat in the side, you know, in the seat or whatever. That nigga pulled right up on them niggas' streets, man. You know, jumped out the car, talking to them niggas. We walked inside or whatever. We doing this thing or whatever. A little blood nigga I knew from Edison was up in the projects. And nigga named Bosco. I'm like, what's up, Bosco? He walked up to the car. Him and another blood nigga walked up to the car. And see, keep in mind, the T-top's open, so they can see up in that motherfucker. They can see what a nigga got on and shit. But I had the hat tucked. And that nigga like, what's up, James, man? I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, what you doing over here? What you doing over here, man? I'm like, man, I'm just, you know, with my people like that. The other blood niggas like looked at me, like looked at my clothes and shit, and went and hollered at the other blood nigga. And that nigga eating a burrito. And I remember the nigga like had to be like, let the burrito go, and took both hands and reached in the bushes and grabbed this big ass heat up out that motherfucker. Right? So I'm telling my cousin, I'm like, hey, nigga, come on. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, nigga. And the nigga walked back to the car, jumped to the car, and he just sat there and shit. And I took my blue hat. He's like, nigga, you scared of these niggas? And put my blue hat on. I'm like, nigga, you tripping. Hell yeah, I'm scared of these niggas. Let's get the fuck up out of here, nigga. So we make a right, man. Make a right on Long Beach Boulevard, man. Motherfuckers let off. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Fast forward. My nigga Sino. Me and my nigga Sino kicking it one day. And this nigga Melvin was like, man, he had a inky blue 63 Chevy. He was like, man, help me wash my car, man. I'll take you motherfuckers to the car show. So I'm like, nigga, fuck that. You finna take a nigga to the projects. I'm laughing, clowning like, nigga, hell no, I ain't doing that shit, nigga. You gonna take a nigga to the projects. He like, nigga, I ain't gonna take you to no motherfucking projects. I'm like, nigga, whatever, nigga. I'm like, fuck that nigga, man. Fuck him and his car. I ain't fucking with him. But my nigga Sino went. That nigga helped him wash his car, jumped in the car, and them niggas took off. I'm like, okay. I forgot all about the projects. Nigga, I'm hollering at the females and shit, you know, regular day. I go down the street, holler at the homies, and, you know, I'm all up and down the street, you know what I'm saying? Man, about 30, 40 minutes later, man, car pull up. I ain't never seen the car. I ain't never seen a female. None of that shit. She like, I mean, this nigga Sino in the car, he like, hey, nigga, James. I'm like, what's up? That nigga lumped up like a motherfucker, man. This nigga got so many knots on his motherfucker head. It's a shame, man. He was like, man, them blood niggas rushed me, man. I'm like, nigga, what happened? He's like, man, this nigga Melvin go up in the projects. You know what I'm saying? We're already in the blue car. Go up in the projects and shit. This nigga flying up and down the street, busting U-turns, flying down the street, coming back. You know what I'm saying? Just clowning these niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Just making a scene out the shit. And niggas rushed me, man. Niggas said, I know you from Edison. Nigga rushed him. Man, that nigga had knots on his head like a motherfucker, man. My nigga Bo was clowning that nigga. Was like, that Bugs Bunny shit. Nigga like, how many lumps you want? He's like, 1 or 2. Lump that nigga up, man. I mean, lump that nigga up. Rest in peace, Cito. Oh, man, he lumped that nigga up, man. Right there, boy. Step out them projects.